What's up, everybody? This is episode number 71. That's 7-1. All right. So like I said yesterday, I was going to talk a little bit more about the convention this past weekend. I might talk more later on about other things too at the convention, but I know there's a few things I definitely want to talk about today. That happened this past weekend at the convention. Sorry, I'm going to move into maybe some better lighting. I don't know what better lighting is in my room. Who knows? All right, but anyways, so this past weekend, I was at Emerald City Comic Con. If you haven't listened to my other vlogs, and at Emerald City Comic Con, the con was awesome. It was fun, that type of thing. But two of the nights, so I believe Friday night and Saturday night, James and I, we went to some after parties. So the first one, our friend Ty, she was judging a costume contest, and it was at this it was kind of like an arcade game shop place. They also sold drinks and that type of thing. But they had a cosplay contest, that kind of thing. It was kind of a small place, but when me and James got there, we saw a bunch of people we had met and that we knew as well, and like pretty much everyone that was, not everyone that was anyone, but like everyone that we ever would possibly want to meet was actually there. The place was pretty packed. There was a cool costume contest that they had, that kind of thing. Me and James actually went in the costume contest just so they'd have more people, or just why not? So we did the costume contest, and after that we just walked around and mingled and talked to so many different people. We met so many cool people. I have a lot more new friends. Everyone was super friendly. Everyone was super excited. It was like the old days when there wasn't all the drama in the cosplay community, and all these people were just there because they loved dressing up. They loved making things. Not that they don't have their own drama or people don't have drama, but it was just a great time. So that was the first night. Had an amazing time. James, I'm sure, would agree as well. The second night, Saturday night, was the big con after party. It was at the Hard Rock Hotel, or Hard Rock Cafe, I mean. It was covered again. That was fine. Not worried about it. So we got in there. There's a DJ. They were playing, that kind of stuff. It got pretty packed pretty quick. And it was kind of hard to get a drink or do much in there. Until we heard that some of our friends were upstairs. So we went upstairs to check it out and see, like, oh, maybe it's less packed than down here. We go up there, and as you saw in the video, it was a sweet, like, upper patio deck area. No one was up there. They ended up starting up fires and opening a bar up there. But the thing I wanted to talk about that was awesome and amazing, and James has done this at other parties or other types of events like this too, and I've participated or helped start this kind of thing before. But when we were chilling on the couch and stuff, he got everyone to start just clapping and cheering, like, super loud as soon as anyone walked into the room. So, like, as people were coming upstairs and would walk in the room, everyone would cheer, yeah, woo, and, like, start clapping, like, every single time. Everyone upstairs on the balcony. And it was amazing how Seattle, like, took this on. Like, before we done it, it was pretty good and everyone feels good about it. But literally, every time someone would walk in the room and everyone would cheer and clap and everything, literally the people's face would, whatever their face was, they could be happy, they could be sad, they could be whatever as they walked in. They, like, got super excited, looked super, like, they looked so happy. It literally changed the whole mood of the whole bar. Like, people were coming in. There was a long line for the bar because there was only one guy working upstairs because they had just opened and that kind of thing. It was a super long line. Not one person in the line was complaining, oh, this line's taking forever. They're taking forever. Everyone was in good mood. Everyone was super happy. The whole vibe of the place literally just changed because they just felt like they were wanted there. They felt like people were happy they came up there. They weren't like, oh, you just cheered for everyone. Oh, that's dumb. Everyone felt so good about themselves, so good about the night, because everyone just welcomed them every time they came in. And it was literally everyone in the bar. He got to the point where one of the guys was so excited about this happening so much that he would be like watching down the stairs and be like, we have 3 coming, we have 3 coming. And he'd be like, they're going to be here in like 5, 4, 3. So everyone was ready. But like, it didn't even matter if he was there or not. Everyone was literally ready that anytime someone walked in the door, someone would start it and everyone would cheer. Like, it was like the most amazing feeling for all those people, as well as me and James, to see how welcoming and how awesome every single person was. So overall, Seattle Comic-Con, or Emerald City Comic-Con, the people in Seattle, all the people from Portland, there's a lot of people from Canada I met, all the people super friendly, super nice, super amazing. I just wanted to kind of end this one with kind of a quote and maybe talk a little bit about it just briefly. But I was just watching a movie and they said something that kind of like connected with all this, and my whole weekend and how I expected things to happen, how things happened. But it was actually Usher in some random Netflix movie I was just watching. This wasn't his exact quote, but this is how I interpreted it and kind of wrote it down. But not everything you see online may be authentic, but personal interactions with people never lie. So I took from that, there's tons of people like, I knew that we're going to be at this con that I was like, oh, they're probably pretty cool. I want to go meet them, those types of things. Those the people at the con weren't necessarily always like the people that I even wanted to hang out with after a while, you know, like, they may make cool stuff, they may do cool stuff, but the people, like, I really connected with, whether they did cool stuff or not, the personal interactions I kind of had with people, whatever, that was the most amazing part. Like, if I met someone and they looked awesome online, they weren't cool, or I didn't necessarily catch a good vibe from them, whatever, I didn't need them, but, like, the actual personal interactions with people and just how positive some of the people I met, or even some of my friends were. I just made a post on my Facebook about how some of my friends are so positive and made things so much better. Like, I've preached positivity before on here, but just being positive, being just authentic in yourself, really goes a long way and really shows people are a genuine person. And that's why, like I said, I'm super grateful for Anastasia. I'm super grateful for James. I'm super grateful for people like Ty, who is super positive. She was handing out buttons that said cosplay is for everyone and promoting just cosplay positivity and just people just being nice to each other, that type of thing. And I feel like this whole weekend was full of that, and I just had a great and amazing time. But I wanted to share that story just about how you could even just brighten someone's day by just cheering and clapping and showing that you care for someone as they enter the room, whether you know that person or not. You can completely change the vibe of a whole venue, the vibe of a whole convention, the vibe of the world, if you just keep this positivity thing going, making people feel wanted and that type of thing. And that's where I'm going to leave you today. I will see all you tomorrow. And that's it for today. So have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.